So, of course, I'm not alone in the intrigue of this whole Jeffrey Epstein uh, controversy that's going on there. So, like so many other things, if I don't know much, I hear things and I want to form an opinion on them, I have to do some research. So the other night I dove in. I said, let me go back to 2019. This article was published. It's called Jeffrey Epstein's Life, Death, Crimes, and Controversies: A Timeline. It's published August 12th, 2019. He was a multimillionaire. Jeffrey Epstein was a multimillionaire financier who hobnobbed with an elite circle of princes, presidents, and the ultra wealthy before his fall from grace, following accusations of child sex trafficking in the mid 2000s. Accusations that hung over him, the proverbial black cloud, until his reported suicide early Saturday in his Manhattan jail cell. Like I said, it's in 2019. Early life, he was born January 20th, 1953. That makes him, would have been 72 today. From 69 to 71, he took physics classes at Manhattan's Cooper Union and enrolled in NYU's Quorant Institute. Though he leaves without a degree, according to a 2002 New York Magazine profile, 73 to 75, described by some around him as a math genius, Epstein teaches calculus and physics at the Dalton School on Manhattan's Upper East Side without having a degree, according to the magazine. Epstein attracts the attention of the Wall Street connected father of a student who tells him to reach out to Ace Greenberg, a senior partner at Bear Stearns. Yeah, his rise to prominence is in 1976. He joined Bear Stearns as a junior assistant to a floor trader at the American Stock Exchange before rapidly rising through the ranks, becoming a partner by 1980, according to New York Magazine. 1981, the year I graduated from high school, as a matter of fact. A year after making partner in 1981, he leaves Bear Stearns to set up his own money managing business, which caters exclusively to billionaires. His most notable client is a billionaire businessman, Les Wexner. According to Bloomberg, after Epstein's death, CNBC reports Wexner and his representatives have turned over documents to authorities allegedly showing Epstein may have misappropriated money. Imagine that. So I won't bore you with the rest of the 2000s. He invests millions into Bear Stearns high grade education, blah, blah, blah. Accusations. Here we are. March 2005, Florida police investigate Jeffrey Epstein for sexual battery following accusations that he paid female minors for sex. Yeah, it's fucking nice. October 20th, 2005, with the police probe in full swing, investigators execute a search warrant on Epstein's Florida home. May 2006, probable cause affidavit was filed against Epstein by Palm Beach police, accusing him of 4 counts of unlawful sex with minors and 1 count of molestation. June 2006, the grand jury hears from only 1 accuser and returns an indictment for a single count of solicitation of prostitution. July 2006, the FBI opens a federal investigation on Epstein and involves multiple accusers in various states, including New York and Florida. 2007-2008, Epstein's legal team negotiates terms of a plea deal with the then U.S. Attorney Alexander Acosta in Miami. Epstein pleads guilty on June 30th, 2008 to 1 count of solicitation of prostitution and 1 count of solicitation of prostitution of a minor under the age of 18. Epstein is given a sentence of 18 months in jail plus a year of community service, and he's required to register as a sex offender. Good thing for that, huh? Work release October 2008 from his Palm Beach County stockade. Oh, it sounds like quite a stockade in Palm Beach County. Picked up by his private driver 6 days a week and transported to an office. That's quite an arrest he had going on there. He accepts visitors for up to 12 hours a day. He returns to the stockade in the evenings to sleep. July 7th, 2009, Epstein is released after a 13-month stint in the Palm Beach County stockade, 5 months early. All right, so November 2011, the appeals court upheld lower court's ruling that Epstein must register as a level 3 sex offender, according to New York State guidelines. Pardon me. A level 3 classification means the offender is a high risk of repeat offense and a threat to public safety exists. June 2017, President Trump nominates former Miami U.S. Attorney Alexander Acosta as U.S. Secretary of Labor. That's kind of funny, huh? It's ironic how they knew each other. Yeah, it's just funny how things work out, right? Pardon me again. During his confirmation hearing, Acosta briefly addressed his question about the deal he approved for Epstein, and one lawmaker requests more records from the Epstein case. Acosta is confirmed. 2019, February, Justice Department says it's open an investigation. I think we all know what happens after this. He goes down the tubes. July 2nd, sealed indictment is filed charging Epstein with sex trafficking of minors and conspiracy trafficking, sex trafficking. Christ. Just when you can just be no more lascivious and slimy, you traffic. You traffic people, individuals, human beings, women, young girls, with sex trafficking of minors and conspiracy to commit sex trafficking of minors. And he's arrested on July 6, 2019. After his plane lands in Teterboro, his own plane. Guy would have more money than July 18th, 2019, Epstein denied bail. July 23rd, Epstein is reportedly found unconscious with neck injuries. That's a bummer. August 10th, Epstein is found dead in his Manhattan cell. So this is all. So I figured, I wanted to start the process and learn about this guy. And by the way, this article, you should all know that I am a card-carrying liberal, registered Democrat, but I'm a little pissed off with them lately. But this article was published, like I said before, August 12th, 2019, by Fox News, my least favorite news outlet. But you gotta know what's going on, right? Fox News. Fox News. Don't want to have anybody thinking I'm slanting one way or the other, because I am an NPR guy too. But Fox News article. So from 2019, just stated the facts anyway. There was nothing other than what we already knew. But that's what I know so far. Now, what I did is I went a little deeper into the woods and I pulled up some names here and there. Pulled up a lot of names of people associated with the case and this guy and that guy, but I'll save it to go over details. But let's ask you a question here. I guess we can ask the question another time, but that's the 10,000-foot view of Jeffrey Epstein. I never met the guy, but I kind of get the feeling. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. I kind of get the feeling the world's a better place if you have that motherfucker around, right? Right? Come on, we all know it is.